So scaling, what exactly does that mean in your reselling business?
So we've kind of got to this point in our business where we figured out that Rob is pretty much the bottleneck of the
Absolutely.
business. And we wanted to, we're working on the part of scaling the reselling portion of our business. And we wanted to document it as we go. So we figured let's jump on a podcast and kind of talk about where we're at, what we want to do, like how do we get you out of some of the physical parts of the business. And yeah, kind of walk through that process and then do an update, in a little bit and see how it's going.
Absolutely. So right now, I'm the one who has, I'm finding items, I'm flipping or fixing items, picturing items, listing items, and then I'm actually doing the fulfillment. I'm packaging them up or putting them on a pallet and doing it. So you can only do so much of that before your hours are gone, especially between a family, between kids,
And then I
between
need you to do videos and I need you to do all these other
content.
stuff for our other part of the business.
Podcasts, videos, all that kind of stuff. So you only have so many hours in the day. So we realized to go to that next level, we need to hire some key people in our business. And that's what we've really come to the realization of. We're going to do it. So one of those things that I have in the past had a guy that I could actually pay to go and clean up stuff and get stuff ready for me to take pictures. He was doing a fabulous job. He'd clean them up, make them look like they're brand new, detail them really, really well. Didn't matter if it was a huge piece of equipment or something very small. He was very, very good. But recently he has kind of slacked in his he's not
Cleaning abilities.
paid as much attention to detail as I would like. So we have not been able to use him that much lately. So I still need to find somebody to do that. But the three things that will take us to the next level in our business is being able to find somebody who can fix items. If you guys don't know about us, we do larger items, and a lot of the items that I get really, really, really good deals on are items that might need something small, might need something fixed, a part ordered, something like that. And I'm really good at finding those amazing deals, but then they sit at my storage to where I put them on the back burner and I forget to do them. And one of those things that adds up really, really quickly. So the first thing I need to find is somebody who is a handyman who I can pay to come in and start fixing these items that I have.
Yeah, because it's kind of like it's almost like it's your death pile, but not just the stuff that needs to get listed, it's stuff that needs to get fixed. And then you look at it like, oh, there's a project, there's a project, there's a project, and it just gets overwhelming.
Absolutely.
And then I don't think you want to tackle any of them. Let's go find some more items that we
The
can
fun
flip.
part, finding those amazing deals, which I'm very, very good at. So that is one thing that I would not hire out. I'll keep doing that because I am very, very good at that.
And that's your favorite part of
And
the
it
whole
is my
thing.
favorite part of the process. So
I wanted to add to that. So this whole time, aside from having that one person that helped you clean for a little bit, you've been doing the whole part yourself. So, and I do think a couple of years ago, you were not on board with like, well, I don't think anybody else can really fix stuff or, get it cleaned up or as well as I need it to get done. So I think you were kind of like, I need to get it all, do it all myself.
Absolutely.
So,
And now my mind shift has changed because you can only go so much with what you're doing. So that is the first person I need. The second person I need is somebody who will do listings for me, which we are going to find somebody who I can, once I have the pictures, once I have all the information about the item, I can have somebody go in, do the listings, get it all set and get those listings going out every single day for the stuff that we have. That will help us out a ton.
Yeah, definitely that is a big part of your
Bottleneck.
and that can be somebody, it could be the same person, it might end up being the same person, or it could be somebody that is
Totally different.
not even that lives here. It's somebody that just is online that you send them stuff and they get all the listings done. So we'll have to see how that pans out and plays out.
The first person who's going to be fixing the stuff also probably could do the detailing to where they clean it up and get it ready to sell. That's what my hope is, but we're going to try to find a couple guys, see what happens with that. And then, like I said, the listing portion of it, it does not have to be somebody here. It can be a VA overseas. It can be a VA anywhere. You can have somebody do that kind of stuff because they physically don't have to touch or see the items.
They just need the pictures and the
pictures and do the descriptions and get them listed. And then finally, the third person that I need to hire out is definitely having somebody, the fulfillment portion of it, boxing, throwing stuff on pallets, strapping, getting all that stuff done. That is the third person that I really, really needed to get. Once we get three people like that, the business will run so much smoother and I will not be the bottleneck. So it can actually go really, really big on hiring those three people out.
Yeah. And it kind of goes back to the other day on the podcast. We talked about the idea of success creates deficits. So like you list all this stuff and then it sells. Now you have to just spend your time fulfilling it. So is your time better spent going to find more stuff or enlisting and all this other stuff? So
or paying somebody to do the fulfillment.
Exactly. So how do you get past the mindset? Because a lot of people, that you might not be to this spot and that's totally fine. You've been doing this for 26 years. It's about time that you start hiring some of this stuff out. But what do you like somebody like like, oh, I can't get rid of that profit. Like that brings my profit margins down. So how do you get past that?
Absolutely. And for us, we sell high profit items. We definitely have more money into these
More
items.
wiggle room.
Exactly. Where we could pay, we definitely have the profit there to be able to pay people. Now, if you're only doing $5 and $10 profits, or $5 or $10 sales, $20, $30 sales, and with only $10, $15 profit, there's not a lot of wiggle room that you can actually hire stuff out. But when you're at that
Unless
next
you're doing
level,
a crazy amount of volume, you have to do a lot of volume to make
excuse
sure.
me. Yes, absolutely. So if you are doing insane volume, you can do it. But for us, we try to keep the volume down and go with a higher profit. So we definitely have the wiggle room to be able to hire somebody to do that. And maybe that's at where you're at with your business right now, or you have the crazy volume and you have the money, but you don't have the time. And that's where you need to outsource it and get that other stuff. Hire those people to help you do that for sure.
Yeah. So right now we do the high profits, but our volume's low. But if we can even raise our volume because we've hired more people
With high profit.
with the high profits, then that just increases our overall revenue for the whole company. So
Absolutely.
So that's kind of, it's a different way to look at it too. And I think our money is always made, we say this all the time, is made in the purchase of the items. So as long as you're getting your items, you're finding them at such a low enough cost, and you can build that into your cost of running the business.
Absolutely. So the other cool part about what we're doing right now is we have one-on-one students that we are actually helping implement this stuff, finding these people to scale their businesses as well. So not only are we going through it, but we're actually coaching and helping people do the same thing.
Helping them outsource some stuff. And
Yes.
so they don't even have to physically, pick up some of the big items. So it's been fun. And so we want to share some of our experience with you guys. So
Absolutely.
we've been having fun. And I'm excited for you to start getting these people in play and start. So we're going to start with just running a couple ads, not like paid ads. We're just going to post a couple in our communities, see if anybody's available.
Yeah.
That's kind of our first step into this thing. Like, who's available, who would want to maybe work a couple hours a week or whatnot. So we're kind of hoping for maybe like a college kid or somebody who's retired, who has some time and maybe has some, mechanical experience. So it's kind of the people we're hoping for. So we'll see.
Absolutely. So we'll keep you guys posted, but that is kind of where we are at in our business. Hopefully you can relate it wherever you're at, or where you plan on growing to that next level. We're, like Melissa said, we're going to document this and be able to share it with you as well.
Yeah. And if you are just starting, know that you can, once you feel like I can't do anything more, there's other ways that you can grow and keep growing. So
absolutely.
Anyways, we're always trying to keep growing. So thanks guys for listening.
You guys all rock. Have a great day. We will see you on the next episode.
Bye.